Hi, my name's Paul Davies. This is our 1956 Manly Tan Oval, Australian built. We've owned it for 4.5 years now. This car was restored back in 1990 by a gentleman called Ray Black. He did the restoration over a period of time at the start of the 90s, so as you see the car today, it's 32-year-old enamel paint. So it's a bit of a time warp car. I purchased the car from Andy Roberts, he's a VW enthusiast near Newcastle. How you see it today, we've transformed the car back to its former glory of where it was when the car was restored, but I think it's come back better than we've anticipated ourselves on the final finish and everything else like that. We've rectified a few things that weren't period correct on the car from the restoration, but that's just by what was probably available at the time. But now we've put a lot of the correct parts that should have been on the car back on the car to bring it back to its original status. We drove it down from Brisbane on Wednesday, not a fault. It's a pleasure to drive. Yeah, it's just an amazing time warp car. Her name is B, or short for Beatrice, so it's like any other VW, it's always got a name and a story. So the colour of Manly Tan that she's painted is an Australian only colour, painted in Australia from 1956 to 1959, so it's only a 4-year paint code, which makes it fairly unique in that status over and above. Here we are 64 years later and it's, 66 years later and it's still a standout car. It's just an amazing time walk car. I've replaced all the internal deluxe trims. So all the door card trims, these have been replaced. These are replaced. The handles have been replaced. Just to have that quality of finish, which goes towards the overall effect of the car. You know, when they did the restoration, before the internet, square weave carpet could only come out of Germany. So I'd hate to think how much text, messaging and text, telegramming and all that type of thing they would have to go through to be able to achieve to get that material.
Yeah, you can't just like send an email, can you?
No, correct. You know, pre-internet, you know. So the interior basically, as far as material goes, carpets, floor mats, is still 32-year-old.